What's up, everybody? Chef Dave here, back with another review for Leaves and Loaves Goods. So, today we're going to take a close look at the Briosa brand. Briosa brand, really interesting brand. They're out of Portugal. Um, this specific one that we're going with today, we're going to taste is the boneless, skinless sardines in olive oil with lemon and basil. Briosa really specializes in kind of traditional flavors, the old school, if you will. Uh, and their packaging is really awesome. I mean, it's to me it's absolutely stunning. It's beautiful. Everything is hand packed. The patterns here are kind of depicted to reflect the tiles that Portugal, especially Lisbon, but Portugal as a whole, are really famous for. So if you walk around Lisbon, um, you know, not all, but many of the apartment buildings and houses and everything are all tiled. There's even a tile museum in the heart of Lisbon. It's really beautiful, really awesome. I mean, I suggest everyone go to Lisbon because it's an amazing magical place. But Briosa, they've been around for a while. I don't recall how many years they've been around, but like I said, they specialize in traditional flavors, and they've got a lot of different things. But sardines uh, is really, one of their wheelhouse products. They do a couple different kinds. They do whole. They do, they even do like mackerel and things like that, which is also awesome. But this particular product, I always call, people oftentimes are afraid of sardines because they're fishy and the bones and whatever, all the reasons. And most of that is just from lack of trying. And, I think once you try the right product, it's a game changer, absolute game changer. And I think Briosa is one of those products, especially when it comes to the skinless and boneless version, because the sardines are usually cooked and then they're hand cleaned to remove the center bone and then the skin as well. So they're very, what's the best way? Like, easy to eat is probably the best description. Now, a lot of people don't realize, like, when you have a tin sardine, especially with the nice small ones, you can eat the whole thing. The skin, the bones, everything. Because through the tinning process, the bones get really tender. So totally edible and delicious, quite honestly. So you don't even know they're there. It's more of a mental game than anything, and that's really what you have to play with, is like getting over that idea. But if you're not ready for that sort of thing, that's okay. It's totally fine. A product like this is really the way to start. It's like sardines or training wheels, if you will. But equally delicious and really an amazing product. I actually have not had the lemon and basil one. I've had the tomato, I've had just the olive oil, I've had lots of different ones. So this is actually going to be a new experience for me as well. So I think that's enough talk. Let's pop this baby open and give it a try. All right, so here we are. Again, we got the boneless, skinless Briosa sardines. So this packaging, I know I always feel bad, like just ripping it apart. So I oftentimes try to be a little bit, although it's going in the garbage anyway. But I don't know. There's something about like the care that went into actually, taping each piece together that I kind of like try to show respect to that work. And I try to be kind of careful when I open it. So you just really have to untape the one side, pop it open, and then the whole thing just slides out. So these are great, especially you can leave them, for, if you are throwing a party or something like that. They're nice to kind of keep, and you can either cut them out or just place them next to the platter you have them on, and then just this way people can know what you're serving. But they're really it's a simple page. You can just kind of cut that out, or fold it and, you know, put it next to, you know, the product. You know, it's up to you. Obviously, you don't have to do it. You can just get rid of it too. So, tin, as you know, as we've seen before, easy to open. What we do, always pop it. Now this one's a little bit different. A lot of tins are right at the head. This is kind of offset a little bit, which is a little different, but it's same technique to open. So go forward. I always pop it back a little bit, and then roll right back. Just like that. We'll take this off. Okay. We'll just leave it right there. And then, so visually, you know, you've got, I want to spill it, you've got nice little sardines that you see they're kept whole, and then the basically the stomach, spine are kind of all removed, and then the skin as well. Super aromatic. Oh, really, really smells great. That's what they look like in the tin. Okay. So here we go. We have the tins here. We're gonna remove one gingerly. So we want to keep them as presentable as possible. So, like I said, I'm gonna move this a little closer. Oh, sorry. So you've got these. Basically, it's you know, the tail's here, bones are removed, belly's removed, skin is removed, and you've got kind of almost like a sardine nugget of sorts. Smell off the bat, really, really nice. Wow, it's amazing how much the basil and the lemon come through. Wow, that's really nice. We'll crack the sardine here. So again, this is dried basil leaves. Usually, you know, you have to use dried herbs. You know, you're trying to negate extra moisture in tinning, because they obviously cause fermentation, and then bad things can happen. But let's just try this. I mean, Tyler, you know, it's amazing the misconception that sardines have about being fishy and strong and everything. Tins like this, companies like this, really, they oppose that, and they make you realize that that's not true, especially in this format. You know, fresh sardines grilled over an open fire, you know, they're fishier, you know, obviously, but just, you know, just because you got the fat rendering in the grill, and, you know, that's purposefully done. Something like this, it is super mellow. I mean, you know, you're eating fish, obviously, but between the balance of the freshness, it's a tin product, but you can taste the freshness. It's wild. Then the herbaceousness from the basil in this case, and that lemon flavor from, obviously there's lemon peel in here. It's just amazing that something like this is, I don't know, it can be looked down upon by so many people, which is wild. But again, this is just through education. I think people really start to learn the difference between good and bad products. And this product, having been done for so many years, this is amazing. I mean, really, really, you know, you put this on anything, out of the can, on bread, sandwich, some onions, some parsley, like whatever, like, you will not be disappointed. It's a really amazing product. And again, super easy to, you know, to deal with, because no bones, no skin. That kind of lets people overcome that initial fear sometimes about bones, and some people don't like fish skin, which is fine. But a product like this really, if you like fish and you're looking to get into that tinned market, or introduce those tinned products into your pantry, and you're kind of hesitant, understand, get it, try this product. Try a Briosa Boneless Skinless Sardine, and it will change your entire thought process. Remember, guys, if you're interested in this product, head on over to www.leavesandloavesgoods.com. This and many other amazing products are available. And again, we stand by everything we have in our shop. And this is the reason why we're tasting and reviewing all these things, just to show you, hey, this stuff is amazing. So get on it, hit the shop, and get yours.